This is a really booming up and coming area. You know, there's so much happening in this neighborhood and it's happening rather quickly. And we're the first building here. This particular area of the Lower East Side where we're positioned, we have these amazing water views, and that's what really brings people to One Manhattan Square.
This is definitely one of the oldest neighborhoods in New York City. There's a phenomenal food scene. We have 70 plus art galleries within a walking distance, and it's really something to be discovered, and I've been appreciating it since day one I started to work here. Let me tell you more about what's happening on the waterfront as well. This is all about waterfront living and the lifestyle that comes with living on the waterfront in the East River.
Just like what you saw in the seaport is now extending up here and it's connecting to the East Village. So it's now actually going to go all the way through. And basically, what you saw happening on the west side is now happening on the east side in terms of waterfront beautification and development. The east side has a completely different vibe. I mean, downtown has always been known for, you know, punk, music, food, rebellious culture, you know, and the great thing about this area is that even though luxury is coming in, they've still been able to maintain that balance of, you know, luxury with like the gritty downtown scene. And it takes that kind of cool factor and combining it with the luxury, it takes it to a completely different level.
Right off the subway, complimentary shuttle service to and from Fulton, parking lot right under the building, city bikes locations left and right, easy access to the FDR, and we have express buses a block and a half away.
This neighborhood has been asleep in terms of development for the last 50 years. More and more smaller businesses started coming in, so that's when you start seeing like these amazing boutiques, these very cool clothing shops, amazing restaurants. But in terms of new development, luxury new development for personal home use, Extell is really kind of setting the trend on that, and this is what they do best. They go into areas that haven't seen new development and they start building. And we're very lucky with One Manhattan Square because we have this 2-acre footprint that we're on.
So One Manhattan Square is definitely the first of its kind, and again, it's the lifestyle that comes with living on the East River Promenade and the access to the water and the access to the South Street Seaport and everything else.
Yeah, the views are incredible. What is that, the Manhattan, Brooklyn Bridge?
Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Bridge, Williamsburg Bridge.
You're not going to get these views anywhere. I mean, it's just impossible. Anyone that we bring in for a tour of the building, and once we're actually in the building and people can see the views for themselves, they're going to be blown away. You can't find these views anywhere in the city. And that's why I'm saying this is a 2-acre footprint of land. So you can't find these views, you can't get this much amenity space, you will not get a 1 acre of private outdoor garden space, especially in downtown. One World Trade, you can see Governor's Island here, you can see Staten Island here, you can watch the Staten Island Ferry go back and forth, you can watch the New York water taxi going back and forth. Just across here is Dumbo, and then Brooklyn Heights is right over here in downtown Brooklyn. You know, not even halfway up, you're seeing Hudson River. Empire State Building, you can't miss it at all. Like if you're on the other side of the building, it's right there. It feels like you can reach out and touch it.
The real deal about One Manhattan Square, 4 major selling points. Number one, it's the location. We're right on the waterfront in the Lower East Side, the most exclusive area, the most exclusive location, let's say, in this neighborhood. Number 2, this is an Extell development. Definitely a premier developer in New York City, definitely the highest end product. Number 3, we have the most unbelievable amenities package, 100,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor amenities. And we'll go over in a minute. But most importantly, this building enjoys a 20-year 421A tax abatement. So taxes would be $19, $25 a month instead of the actual $1,000, $1,500. We're offering 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, and 3 bedrooms. The building is designed in a Z shape, so we have multiple corners.
So there's views from every unit.
Fantastic. We have a couple of lines that are giving you sunrise and sunsets. Wow. Spectacular. Again, we're on the 6th floor right now, just look outside. So the amenities, right? The most unbelievable, the largest amenities package in New York City, starting with a private motor court. As you first arrive, circular driveway allows you to drop right into your building, 24-hour doorman, 24 hours concierge, just like an hotel. It's fantastic, right? Then you have this private park. It's 45,000 square feet and it loops around the building like a spiral, right? There's a walkway with music and lights, and it's programmed and it's detailed. It's truly fantastic. Again, the park is landscaped and designed by West 8, top landscape architects in New York City.
We have an adult tree house, which sounds kind of funny, but it's actually very cool. It has electricity and really cushy furniture, and you could just kind of relax.
And then, of course, we have the indoor-outdoor lounges with the kitchen stadiums where the culinary chefs will come and do some presentations and whatnot.
Your commute is your elevator here, because you're not going in a car, you're not jumping on a subway, and you're not walking somewhere else. For me, I like built-in fun, and if it's in my home and all I have to do is just take the elevator to get to it, I'm very happy. The entire 5th floor is dedicated to fitness. We have a cardio room that has this view. So we have this beautiful spa where you can relax, see this beautiful tree growing up and out. Just above you is the private motor court, the bowling alley I mentioned. We have a full-size basketball court. We have a screening room, so we'll have movie screenings, we'll have performances. We have a library lounge on the club level where we have a bartender, you know, and a cozy bar. And I mean, this is like the perfect evening to come home and relax by the fire and have a nice glass of wine.
Extell offers what's called the Extell choice. Odd floors will have the darker wood floors and the darker kitchen. The even floors will have the lighter wood floors and the lighter kitchen. Every apartment, doesn't matter the color or the finishes, everybody gets the beautiful Italian marble, everybody gets the beautiful countertop made with quartz, and the top of the line Miele stainless steel appliances package.
The thing that makes it so special for me is because of the views. I love the sunset. Like, it sounds really cheesy, but that's my favorite color, the color of the sunset, because it makes me feel more present than anything else in the world. When you see a sunset, you stop what you're doing. Like when the sun sets here, I love it. I feel so inspired. This building makes me feel alive, and I feel like I am like in the lifeblood of New York City when I'm in this building, because you see the cars going by on the bridge, you see the cars going by on the FDR, you see the boats. I mean, I'm from a small town in Missouri. You know, I've been here for almost 12 years, and when I'm here, I get goosebumps now just even thinking about it, because when I'm in this building and I'm seeing this view, I can't believe that I'm here. You can't believe that you're seeing this, and you are so connected to this amazing city, the most amazing city in the world, and you're like a part of it. You're connected to it, you're hovering over it, but yet you're still in it, and the energy is incredible.